My name is Emily. I grew up in a small town in Ohio, in a family with 3 children. My older sister, Sarah, was always held up as an example. At least that's what our parents said. But in reality, they were extremely strict with her. Any mistake, and there would be a long talk about how this isn't right and you need to try harder. With me, it was pretty much the same. As a kid, I often heard, "Emily, you need to be more careful. You don't want people to think we didn't raise you properly, do you?" But our younger brother, Michael, was the golden child. He got away with absolutely everything. Broke a vase? Well, accidents happen. Got a bad grade? It's okay, he'll fix it. Sarah and I would exchange quiet looks, knowing that we'd never get that kind of treatment. Sarah eventually didn't marry and decided she didn't want kids. I went a different route. 8 months ago, I gave birth to my son, Jake, and then something unexpected happened. My mom, Linda, suddenly became incredibly interested in him. She called almost every day. "Emily, do you want me to come over and watch the baby while you rest?" At first, I was cautious. I only let her be with Jake when I was around, but she was so gentle, playing with him, singing, even washing his clothes when he made a mess. After a while, I decided to leave them alone for a couple of hours so I could run errands. Everything seemed perfect. I was happy that my mom had turned into such a caring grandmother. I even thought, maybe this is our chance to rebuild our relationship. But a couple of months later, I noticed something strange. Almost every time Jake spent time with her, he would develop small red rashes on his skin. At first, I thought it was a coincidence, maybe new clothes or the weather. But soon, it became clear. The reaction always appeared after he'd been with her. I took him to the pediatrician. The doctor said it was an allergy and advised me to keep track of what he was eating. When I got home, I gently asked my mom, "Mom, did you give Jake anything? Maybe fruit, cookies?" She brushed me off. "Emily, come on. I raised 3 children. You're going to tell me how to take care of a baby?" Her voice had that same condescending, "I know better" tone I'd heard my whole life. I tried to explain, "Mom, there's a lot of new research now. Babies can't have certain foods, especially at this age." She replied with irritation, "Oh, please. In our time, no one worried about that, and you all turned out fine." Something clicked inside me. I remembered how, as kids, Sarah and I had tried to tell her that the constant criticism hurt us. And she'd always said, "I'm your mother. I know what's best." And now it was the same, only with my son. A couple of weeks later, despite all the talks, I saw the rash again after she'd been with him. I realized I had no choice. I stopped leaving Jake alone with her. For her, it was a blow. She called and said, "You don't trust me. You think I'd hurt my own grandson?" And I answered, "It's not about trust, Mom. It's about the fact that I'm his mother and I'm responsible for him. I love my mom, but love doesn't give anyone the right to cross my boundaries." Sometimes mothers, even after raising their own children, don't realize that their daughters are grown now, that we have our own rules, our own decisions. And maybe the hardest part of adulthood isn't just becoming a parent, it's also learning to be an adult child who can say no to their own mother.